Mad, sick, Reggaeville.
Reggaeville family, welcome to Munchy's Yaad in Kingston, Jamaica, and a special warm welcome to my guest who came to my place today. He traveled not just 1 hour, 2 hour, 10 hour, but 36 hours, I think. Yes, Ras Muhammad is here with me all the way from Indonesia, and I don't want to waste no time talking too much myself because
Before that, I'd like to say to Munchy, servus.
Servus. That's even better than Wagwan, don't it? Awesome. Salam, by the way. He came all the way from Indonesia, and I don't want to waste no time with me talking about him because I would like to give him the opportunity to introduce himself briefly to the Reggaeville family.
All right, Reggaeville family. My name is Ras Muhammad, straight out of Indonesia. I'm the reggae ambassador of Indonesia. So, yeah, as simple as that.
I don't know many Indonesians that do reggae, to be honest with you. How did you get to start making reggae music? How did reggae first enter your life? And how did you decide that, okay, this is what I want to do as well for myself?
First time I was exposed to reggae music, that was in 1993. I grew up in New York for some time there, about 12 years. But I have a cousin that listened to dancehall music, and I was familiar to rap music. And first time he played the reggae music for me, I thought it was rap, but I couldn't understand the lyrics because it was in patois. And I was like, I was asking, like, what language is this? This is, Jamaican. And he said, this is reggae music. So I think the first tune was Wuju Bantan's Champion. So that, yeah, I was drawn into it. But consciously, really was drawn to reggae music maybe about like 1998, 1999, with like Bob Marley songs and things like that. His album Natty Dread really pulled me to his music and the message also, And 2002, I was in a university of Borough Community College. There was a lot of Caribbean brethren that took me to Brooklyn and showed me and exposed me to the reggae culture. And from that point on, started that, okay, reggae music has chosen me. I always say that.
Okay, yeah, man, that's lovely. Now you're in Jakarta,
Yes.
back, right? So how is the reggae scene over there like? Is it big or give me a little insight on how can I imagine what's going on?
Big would be an understatement. Reggae music in Indonesia is really massive and huge. Yeah, incredibly and surprisingly. 2005 it was big, but now it's really big. Like everything, almost every day right now, there's always something happening with reggae music, not just in Jakarta and the whole island of Java and Sumatra or anywhere else. Maybe about like 2008, there was maybe about 100 reggae bands, but now I can't count. I can't count how many, So it's really huge, and it's surprisingly for people out of Indonesia, they would be very surprised that reggae is that big. For instance, like I was going to the airport, listening to reggae music, and I was playing. I was about to pay in the highway for the toll, and the man that was working for in the highway toll, he was listening to Stir It Up, Bob Marley. I'm like, okay, so that you can just imagine how big it is. It's either pop music or just local Indonesian music or metal music or reggae music. You go to the malls or like to the small shops. You take to any one of the employees there, they're in their handphones, they probably have at least a dozen reggae tunes. Yeah, so it's really, I don't know why, I don't know why, but it's really big. And quite surprisingly also, I have a few Jamaican brethren that visited, back and forth Indonesia, and they were quite surprised finding out that ska is really big in Indonesia, and they were like, okay, it's like the ska and the Jamaican culture is very appreciated, Yeah.
I really would want to visit. That makes me really want to go there and experience that myself. You yourself, you're not just a musician though, because you are multi-talented and extremely busy. What else do you do apart from making music yourself?
In this culture I'm involved in, I call myself the reggae ambassador of Indonesia, and I felt that it's my responsibility to the Indonesian people that to straighten and also spread the message of reggae music and Rastafari movement, because a lot of people have that stigma of reggae music, especially in Indonesia. Those that don't really know reggae music think reggae music is just beach music or just tourist music, and they don't know about the message, about the positivity, about the righteousness and thing that I want to spread also through my radio. So I'm a radio announcer, radio host, radio DJ for 5 years now. Yeah, and it's a funny thing because I work in a radio station that's as you can say, is a top 40, very mainstream radio station. They play whatever artist that is commercial right now, but Wednesday for 2 hours, it's me in the control. Dread at the control. You play from dubs and whatever you hear. Yeah. So
Is it possible to listen that online as well?
yes. You can listen to it. Could I say the brand name? Is that okay? It's www.mustangfm.com, and the show name is Jamaican Sound. It's for 2 hours. You can request it, interactively and that. But beside that, I also run a sound system called Asia Africa. I'm the toaster. I'm the DJ. I have another brethren, Lion Rock. He's the selector. But other than that, I'm also a published writer. So but that's the thing. yeah. And it's a funny thing because I released a book nationally in Indonesia. It's called Negeri Pelangi, Rainbow Country. It's about my meditation for about 15 years of the Rastafari movement, and also the journey to Ethiopia, and also explaining the Indonesian people about our connection with Ethiopia and our connection with Jamaicans and things like that. Yeah.
Speaking of journeys, because your journey now led you to Jamaica, and it's actually the first time that you're here. You said it physically, right?
First time physically.
So how is the experience so far? Because to explain to the massive, it's your third day now, right?
Yeah, it's my third day.
It's the third day. So how have the first 3 days here?
First 3 days. One thing, I'm suffering very much in jet lag right now. Most of the sleep I get is about 4 hours or 5 hours now, but it's quite overwhelming. I mean, the vibes in Jamaica. I'm in the motherland and the homeland of reggae music. I still can't believe that Bob Marley was born here. He shut up in Jamaica. So that's one thing that I still can't fathom that in my head, because it's a mixture of feelings where. One thing, there is similarities of Indonesia and Jamaica. One thing is the climate. I feel like I'm still in Indonesia, because when I was riding a taxi here with my brethren, he's like, I feel like I haven't stepped out of Indonesia, because the climate is so similar, and the people are also similar, very warm like Indonesians. You can just talk to any stranger, and it's like that. Yeah. So yeah, but. Overwhelming, and also for this mission that we do for the Earth Hour concert, it's quite nervous, because for me, nerve-wracking, because I see the lineup. That's a lot of names in which I'm a fan of that. Yeah.
So you're gonna be performing here, and you're also gonna see at the same time some of your favorite acts, right?
Yes, of course. I'll be performing, and also I can't wait to see Kabaka Pyramid live. In a different format. It will be acoustic. It will be this Saturday, the 28th of March. Yeah.
Apart from performing here and of course just visiting and experiencing the place, do you have anything else planned to do here?
We're gonna shoot a music video for the Farmer Man video. It will be the third video for the Salam album, and we're gonna collaborate with Naphtali. And once again, besides being a reggae ambassador, I want to introduce Indonesia also. We want to find the connection of farmers, of Indonesian farmers and Jamaican farmers, So we're going to take it back home, and we're going to slice those footage up with back home. So it'll be really nice, yeah. We want to show the whole world of this connection, making true reggae music, making the world smaller,
That sounds lovely. So this is the combination that you have with Naphtali. You did re-education with Kabaka, which are both combinations with Jamaican artists. So even though you were on the other side of the world, or in a very far place, there was always a very deep connection with Jamaica, right? So apart from these combinations that you already have, are you planning on doing more combinations with Jamaicans, maybe also while you're here now or in the near future?
Yes, I'm open to any combination, with Jamaicans and also outside of Jamaica. I'm always open, as long as as long what they offer is something different to the reggae culture. You know, it's nothing that is too, what I can say, repetitive or something that is cliche. I want something that is different, you know, and in which where I'm bringing also is something different, you know, in such as Indonesian culture in Bahasa Indonesia, and also like songs like in Leluhur, adding Indonesian instruments and things like that. Because I always see that reggae music is not just world music. Reggae music is a different energy because it can adapt to any culture and make it its own. Like in Indonesia, it's like reggae. It's like our own music. We love it as if it's our own, you know. So that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, do you have any artists? If you could pick just anyone that you would say, I really would love to work with this person one time.
Mm. Well, holy artists. Probably Luciano. That's one. Luciano. Kalonji. That's one. Right now, I think I'm reaching too far. Chronics. I'm reaching too far. Yeah, but those are the three that come in mind right now. Mm.
So these would also be the artists where you would say, yeah, these are my favorites to listen to, or who do you listen to when you have time just for yourself and enjoy yourself?
All right. Well, I'm actually quite diverse for my music taste. I listen to a lot of Afrobeat, Fela Kuti. I listen to a lot of Ethio jazz, like Mulatu Astatke. I listen to a lot of hip hop also, like Wu-Tang. I listen to a lot of metal, heavy metal, so people would think, like, huh? You know, so very diverse, and also quite a few of Indonesian music. But for reggae music, Jamaican music, I'm very influenced by Scatterlights, King Tubby, from the Rockers era, you know. But I'm also influenced by, you know, the Lovers Rock era, you know, Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs, and all of them. For Lovers Rock, I like to listen to it, but I can't sing to it because my tone and my character of voice can't do that. But yeah, I think too much of favorite artist for reggae music. Yeah.
It's just the abundance of great artists in that field, right?
Definitely. Mm.
Ras Muhammad, I really thank you for taking the time to talking to me. I will leave you with the microphone now because, as I said, this is Munchy, Yaad, and I just want to give you the time, the space, and the microphone to share with the Reggaeville family, also the Indonesian massive out there, which I send my best regards to. Share whatever you want to share with them, a message, a song, whatever.
You know,
This
put me on the
is
spot right now.
yes, this is your time now. Anything you want to do. Thank you very much for speaking
Yeah,
to me, for
same
coming
way,
by. Blessed
same way.
love.
Yeah. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Wagwan Munchy, and also Reggaeville family. Hi, Ras Muhammad, the reggae ambassador of Indonesia. Just want to say, keep supporting reggae music, and also wait till reggae music take over from every corner of the world. Yeah, man, bless.
Mad, sick, Reggaeville.